didn't look for a lover. I needed a friend.
Good morning.
And I really tried to make you understand.
This is Kiki Soulshine. I tried. And I'm Motor City Josh, live from the Sound Shop studio.
Careless, yeah. I put up with you and all your drama.
The year is 1973.
Guess I just screwed up my own karma.
Just kidding.
Love passed me by, it doesn't bother to
The song is a couple years old, though.
I don't know how to hold it anyway. And whenever I'm trying,
I'm just gonna let it play. It sounds so good.
Is it my age or is it my
Got some booty music, rubbing music for you here. Booty rubbing music.
I didn't wanna hurt nobody, but I'm broken. And in the night, maybe it's just not the right time for me. And at the end of the day, I can say I tried. I told you I was confused, so please don't be mad. The one before you ran away with all that I had. And even if I wanted, there'd be nothing to give. And this emptiness will stay with me for as long as I live. Love has been unkind to me before. I can't hear my heartbeat anymore. And I guess that just being around is not enough. I don't know how to make it work, my love. I didn't want to hurt nobody, but I'm broken. And in the night, maybe it's just not the right time for me. And at the end of the day, I can say I tried. I didn't want to hurt nobody. I never meant to hurt you, baby. But I'm broken. And in the night, you gotta understand. Maybe it's just not the right time for me. Guess it's just not the right time for me. And at the end of the day, I can say I tried.
Yeah, I love that music. Kiki Soulshine, all the way from Germany. She came here to the Sound Shop studio in Macomb to do some tracks with me. And that was one of the 8 or 9 songs we did together. Just a nice, chill, easygoing, booty rubbing, slow jam. It's got that vintage feel and sound and style, which I really like. I love making music like this, you know, with real musicians. I do have a synthesized string on here, though, violin. Didn't have the budget for the hire the orchestra, so I played the orchestra, the one finger orchestra on my keyboard. But anyway, let's see what we got here. By the way, I'm Motor City Josh. I'm a music producer, musician my whole life. I'm just enjoying the ride, you guys. Just enjoying the ride. This corona has made it kind of tough. So, you know, I get a little more spare time on my hands to do things like this. So I hope you enjoy this. I enjoy doing it. I figured I would share some of this with you. Coffee, the nectar of the gods. So any funky jam needs a hot drum track. So who do I call? My main man, the best in the business, Mr. Todd Glass, laying it down. Making it funky. I love it. Love it. It's a nice, funky, tight drum sound. Not a whole lot going on here. I basically have a pair of overheads. Got some overheads over the drums. They sound like this. 2 mics above the drum set. Sound like this. We'll bring in the snare mic, which he's playing a rim shot right now, which sounds like this. I got a little bit of reverb on that snare top mic. I got a mic on top of the snare and a mic on the bottom of the snare. Here, let's go to the chorus where he's smacking the snare drum. It's nice and open and rattly. Let those snares breathe. Let's hear it without the reverb. Not a whole huge difference, but this will add a little decay to the sound. And didn't have a good day for kick drums. So I decided to replace the sound of the kick drum and go with a sample. That's a nice, tight, funky kick drum. Let's bring it all back. Yeah, so all the drums are going to this drum bus here, where it's getting just a dB or 2 of gain reduction, just to kind of keep them in check a little bit on some of the heavier hits. Also have a little distortion, just barely touching it. Probably won't even hear it when I turn it off. A little bit. Back on. It's kind of taming the transients too, the attack. What am I doing here? For a little bit of top end to the drums. Let's bring in the shaker, the tambourine, and the cabasa. I got a little trick with the cabasa. Cha-cha, ta, cha-cha, cha. Panning it from side to side, which gives a little motion in the ocean there. I like a little motion in the ocean. A little shaker. Chicka, 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 chicka.
Right time for
Here's the bass, played by yours truly. There's only 3 musicians on this track. Todd Glass, yours truly, and Kiki.
the one before you ran away with all that I had.
We got a Wurlitzer on here. I have a direct input signal, which is sounding like this. Then I got another one that's on an amp with some tremolo. Together they sound like this. And yes, musician friends, they are out of phase on purpose. Pushes them out to the side. If the volume is even and they're one in one speaker, it kind of sounds like it's in the middle. But by putting it out of phase, it pushes it out to the side, and it makes there feel like there's more motion in the ocean again with that tremolo. You can feel it moving. Even though this side's not moving, this is the only side that is moving. It appears that perceive that they're both moving. Cool little trick.
Maybe it's just not the right time for me.
Little guitar there. It's labeled wah because I do play a little bit of wah on this, but there's a lot of straight picking on it too. Kind of following her vocal there.
And in the night, you gotta understand.
Right here.
Maybe it's just not the right time for me. It's just not the right time for me. And at the end of the day, I can say I tried.
Here's the strings that I played the one finger orchestra with. Let's see, where's it at? Here it is. Just a simple little shimmery part. Some high end to kind of go on up towards the top of the spectrum. Nice little color, give it that vintage vibe too.
And this emptiness will stay with me for as long as I live.
Let's talk about the vocals here. So, her vocal, here's her lead vocal by itself.
I needed a friend, and I really tried to make you understand.
Got that plate reverb on her voice too. Kind of sounds like the time, you know, the day, the era. Let's take all the plugins off and hear her vocal by itself, just raw.
I didn't look for a lover, I needed a friend, and I really tried to make you understand.
Bringing it all back. Gives it a little life, puts a little shimmer and a little shine. Man, she's a great singer. Just gifted with a voice, man. Gifted with a voice. At the end, she does some cool vocal production here. She's got a double of this part.
Body,
Play it from the top of the chorus here.
I didn't want to hurt nobody.
She doubles it.
I didn't want to hurt nobody.
Sounds cool. She sings the same part, but it fattens it
But
up.
I'm broken, and in the night.
Then she also did this really cool high part that sounds like this.
I didn't want to hurt nobody.
Those are dry as a bone. No reverb on those.
But I'm broken, and in the night.
Let's bring the other vocals back.
Maybe it's just not the right time for me. And at the end of the day, I can say I tried. I didn't want to hurt nobody. I never meant to hurt you, baby. But I'm broken, and in the night.
She's got that cool ad-lib track where she's just kind of going off, you know?
Oh, I tried. I never meant to hurt you, baby.
You can hear the music in between her lines here. That's just bleed from the headphones that she was wearing.
You gotta understand.
Hear it?
I guess it's just
Yep.
not the right time for me. Yeah. You gotta understand. Maybe it's just not the right time for me. Guess it's just not the right time for me. Yeah.
So, I did do one little trick here. I cut and pasted some beats. I actually stole this idea from what's the rap producer from New York? I'm drawing a blank right now. Married to Beyonce. Well, you guys know who I'm talking about. Oh, Jay-Z. Stole this from Jay-Z here. This wasn't actually performed this way. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
I don't know how to make it work, my love.
Right here.
I didn't want to hurt nobody, but I'm broken, and then
Yeah, so all I did was cut and paste one beat of everything through that little section to give it that boom, 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 and then we were back to the script, of how it was actually played. So that's kind of an interesting little thing to do with rhythm. Check it out one more time.
I don't know how to make it work, my love. I didn't want to hurt nobody, but I'm broken, and in the night.
Nice. Yeah, kind of funky, kind of interesting. Just mix it up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, this guitar part that I played is, so we had Todd Glass on drums. I played the bass. I believe Kiki played the keyboard, the Wurlitzer, and then I added a guitar part and the string part, and then she did her vocals on it. It's a really simple track. All we have is drums, bass, guitar, a keyboard part, a string part, and then some vocals. Not a whole lot of stuff going on in this track. Simple. Sometimes simple is better, You can just throw a bunch of parts at a song, and because you get ideas and you're in the creative moment or whatever, but sometimes less is more. Usually that's the case. And I believe that's the case in this song. Let's see. So on the guitar, let me find a guitar track here. Where is it? Oh, that's right. It's labeled wah wah because it starts with wah wah, doesn't it? I'm just gonna change that to guitar right now because when I made that, I probably was thinking about adding another guitar part. I may have even added another guitar part. It's not in the mix here. Nah, it doesn't look like it. That's just a Telecaster through a Fender. What is it? A Vibroverb, I believe. That could be my Vibro King, but it's a Fender guitar through a Fender amp. My drug of choice. Oh, didn't like that last note I played, so I muted it. I don't know if you can hear that. Tasty little wah-wah licks. Then I go to straight picking here. Kind of following her vocal. I call that the percolator. Kind of a plucky. Doesn't even sound like the same song when it's by itself. Back to the wah-wah. So, anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm Motor City Josh, music producer here in Macomb, Michigan, the Detroit area. Soundshopstudio.com if you want to check out the studio. If you want to send me a message or call me about coming in to do some recording, my number's 248-534-6772. That's right, put it on the web. Who cares? Let's make some music. Let's get together and make something greater than ourselves. Let's make those hits. You know what I'm saying? I make music because I've been making music since I was 12 years old. And I'm very blessed to have the opportunity to live this life that I've lived. It's been an amazing ride. I'm still enjoying the ride. So if you want to come down here and make some good music with me, let's do it. Love to help you bring your songs to life. That's what I'm all about. I do it for the right reasons, man. Yeah, of course I got to charge because I got to keep these lights on in this place. But it's all about the experience here at the Sound Shop. You come in, you feel relaxed. You can just be vulnerable and be an artist and do your thing. And I'm just here to assist you and help you. I'm just a tool in your toolbox, if you will, to quote my partner Kevin Wesley Williams for a moment. So anyway, I'm just going to play the song again, man. Let's listen to it in its entirety. Kiki Soulshine, I Tried.
I didn't look for a lover, I needed a friend, and I really tried to make you understand. You didn't listen, and now we're a mess. You are hurt, and I am careless, yeah. I put up with you and all your drama. Guess I just screwed up my own karma. Love passed me by, doesn't bother to stay. I don't know how to hold it anyway. And whenever I'm trying, it doesn't feel right. Is it my age or is it my pride? Yeah, I didn't want to hurt nobody, but I'm broken, and in the night, maybe it's just not the right time for me. And at the end of the day, I can say I tried. I told you I was confused, so please don't be mad. The one before you ran away with all that I had. And even if I wanted, there'd be nothing to give. And this emptiness will stay with me for as long as I live. Love has been unkind to me before. I can't hear my heartbeat anymore. And I guess that just being around is not enough. I don't know how to make it work, my love. I didn't want to hurt nobody, but I'm broken, and in the night, maybe it's just not the right time for me. And at the end of the day, I can say I tried. I didn't want to hurt nobody. I never meant to hurt you, baby. But I'm broken, and in the night, you gotta understand. Maybe it's just not the right time for me. Yes, it's just not the right time for me. And at the end of the day, I can say I tried.
Thanks a lot for tuning in and checking out the mix breakdown. I'll be back again probably tomorrow to do another one. So take care. God bless everybody. SoundShopStudio.com. Holler at me. Let's make those hits. 248-534-6772. Got to make them hits.